Hey guys, so today I'll be reviewing The Oval, Season 6, Episode 11, titled Seeing is Believing, which is also the mid-season finale. So basically, this episode was kind of mid. Like, for it to be the mid-season finale, nothing really happened. Like, the cliffhanger was even weak, and I really hope the second half of this season turns up and gets going, because the season started off good, but these last three episodes have just been very dry and just very boring. So let's just get right into it. The episode starts off with the officers arresting Richard, and Sam and Nancy are outside, and Nancy's screaming, "Yeah, he did it. He killed his father, this and that and the third." But my whole thing with Nancy is, girl, like, this is all your fault. Like, my whole, like, I'm just like over Nancy, because it's like, girl, this is all your fault. She's like, "Yeah, he hit me. He did this and that and the third." And Sam is basically telling Nancy to stop. Like, Sam went in the house, brought Nancy in the house, is telling her, "You better drop these charges against Richard and stop running your mouth, or you're gonna go down." And Nancy's basically not scared, like, "Oh, go ahead and do it, whatever." So then Donald and Victoria are talking at the White House, and he's basically telling Victoria that he got off the phone with Hunter, and Hunter knows about Eli and Victoria having an affair. Victoria says she don't care because she gonna call her father. Girl, you've been threatening to call your father for the last 2 seasons. We have not seen him. No shade. So I'm not really taking that serious. No shade. And yeah, so she basically just don't care because she's gonna call her little daddy. So then Sam basically threatens Dale, telling him, he basically sends a picture of this guy who's after Dale. So basically saying Dale runs his mouth, he's gonna let that guy know where you at, Dale. So that was basically a threat. So then Simone and Eli are arguing, and Eli basically is telling Simone, "Oh yeah, go ahead and sleep with Bobby." And he calls Bobby, and they're saying, "Yeah, go ahead and take my wife home, and you can fuck her too." And then Bobby's basically like, "Sir, I'm tired of you disrespecting me. I'm not having an affair with your wife, and this and that and the third," even though we know they're having an affair. So basically, um, Simone, Priscilla are talking in the kitchen, and that's when Lily walks in, and also Bobby. So Lily, Priscilla, and Simone confront Bobby about their past relationships and this and that and the third. And it's basically useless. There was no point of it, because he was basically saying, "Bitch, we're all grown. We all agreed. It ain't really that deep." So that was that for real. Nothing really happened with that scene. Um, then we basically get to the end after that. Like I said, nothing happened this episode, y'all. So we're at the end, and we're at the police station, and Sam and Richard are talking, and Sam is telling Richard that if Nancy burns you, I'm going to burn her. And he's like, "Do I have your permission?" Richard's like, "Yes, do it. Yes, do it. Let's do it. Let's do it." So basically, the detective comes in to talk to Nancy, and Nancy is telling him everything that happened. But then the detective is flipping the script. She's like, "But your DNA was in his underwear." And she's like, "Excuse me?" And then I guess she showed her a video of Nancy and the father having sex, and also altered a video of Nancy allegedly killing Richard's father. So Nancy ends up getting arrested for the murder of Richard's father. So that was karma, Nancy. They told you to let it go, but you didn't want to let it go. Now look at you being arrested. So that was the end of the mid-season finale, and I'll see you guys whenever the show returns.